How to get more attendees for your webinar organically. In this video, I'm going to share 3 tips on how you can get more attendees for your webinar organically. So let's get into it. How to organically get more attendees for your webinar? The number 1 tip is the attention. Attention is the currency of 2020. You need to get attention of your target audience. This is a very critical and important element, because with lot of happenings on the social media, you have observed yourself how much time you devote for looking at a specific ad or a specific post. The attention span of your target audience is less than 3 seconds. So you need to have certain things in your video or a post which will make your content compelling for your target audience to look into it. So how do we grab attention? The number 1 element is that you should have a very compelling topic name, a topic name which can solve a specific problem. Now, if your target audience, if you are communicating in your target audience and you are solving a specific problem and you have a topic name with that particular problem, you have higher chances of that particular post getting noticed. The second thing is that you need to get benefits around. You have to not only solve a problem, you need to understand the depth of the problem and have a very in-depth perspective with those benefits. The third thing is that which you can grab the attention is testimonials. Now, testimonial, not just any testimonials. You need to have a testimonial which can give a specific insight to your target audience. Now, your testimonials which you put into before in a video should solve a relevant objection of your target audience. Now you have a clear idea of your target audience. What could be the possible objection for him to not buy your content is something which you should solve with your testimonial. If you are incorporating this element in your testimonials, you have very high chances of getting the attention from your target audience. Let's go to the step number 2, which is influence. Now, how can you develop and generate influence on the social media? Everybody is trying to get the piece of that pie, and there is every scope in the world for you to get your pie also. Now, how do we get it? You need to be interactive in your network. Have you heard about this term that your net worth is equal to your network? Now, the same formula, if we apply in the social media, we need to be interactive. We need to have the network created with the interaction. Now, how do we create an interaction? First thing is that you have to be there on the social media with an attitude of how can I help you. First thing in the morning, on an average, everybody of us spends at least 2 to 3 hours every day on a social media or on the mobile phone. Okay. So the first thing what you should do is that when you're browsing a specific post and it appeals to you, and if you feel that you really got some value after that post, go onto that post and write your genuine comment. Honor them, appreciate them, and tell them that I'm looking forward for more. This way you will build a network. You will build a network on the social media if you are doing this consistently. First is that if you want your post to be liked by people, you have to like other people's posts. You have to type your comments if you like more comments on your social media. This is the first thumb rule which you should have. So you should be active on an interactive network. You can also add an additional component for being interactive by the way of inputting surveys, by the way of putting quizzes and answering the questions of your specific target audience. You can become much more interactive in your network and grow your influence. The second element is be active on the relevant social media. Have a focus on the relevant social media. Suppose your niche, a specific niche is on the LinkedIn. Let's say you are targeting the corporate professional, so your LinkedIn should be your relevant social media. If your topic has your target audience on the Facebook, you should be active on your Facebook. The activity on this social platform has to be value driven. It could be a blog post or a teaser video or a simple article, whatever it could be. It has to be on the relevant social media and it has to definitely add value to your target audience. The third important thing is that you need to build an ecosystem to build a consistent influence. Now, how can you develop an ecosystem? I'd like to give you an example of Apple. Let's say you buy an iPhone. If you buy an iPhone, you have to buy all the accessories from Apple stores only. If you buy an iPhone, you can download all the applications from their specific stores only. Any accessories or any element of upgradation has to be done with an Apple only. In other terms, what happens is that you become a lifelong customer for Apple. Now, in building your influence on the social media, you should build your own ecosystem in your mind, wherein you bring your target audience and nurture them with the nurturing system over a consistent period of time. Let's say if he doesn't buy your course or your product today, but if you consistently add value to him, consistently solve his problems, over a period of time, he becomes your customer. There is no way. The example again is that if you have bought an Apple phone, just in case you have to buy a PC, you will buy a Mac. You will buy Apple product only to be in that ecosystem and you become a part of that ecosystem. This is how the ecosystem is built, and you should also have your own ecosystem while building your influence. This will help you long way your more leads organically. The third factor is scarcity. Scarcity is a strongest element for people to take decision. Otherwise, they keep on deferring the decision for tomorrow or day after. Now, how do you sprinkle scarcity? People want more of those things, they have less. I want to give you a famous example here. Have you not heard about the yearly sale by a specific brand? What happens? Do we have that need to buy those products from that particular specific brand? It is the sale, it is the scarcity created by that particular brand, that so and so sale is there for a specific period of time only. And if they are offering a 50% off on that, that becomes your compelling reason for you to take that decision to buy from that sales. You could as well defer that particular decision, but you go and buy, you make that purchase. Similar sales also happen on Amazon or other platforms. Okay, so people want more of what they have less of. Now you need to add an element of benefits. You need to add what you're offering and what they stand to lose in terms of not taking the decision at that particular moment in time. This way you can sprinkle scarcity all around and help your customer take that decision. I'm saying help because you need to help your customer take that decision. So let us sum it up. How to organically get more attendees for a webinar? First is that you grab your attention. Second is that you build influence organically. And third is that you sprinkle scarcity all across and get more attendees to attend your webinar. If you find this useful, I want you to genuinely comment in the comment box. Genuinely comment if it has given you a different perspective, so that other people looking at this particular video can get benefited. And if there is any specific issue which you are encountering, please type in the comment box. I'll try to solve that in the next video. Thank you so much and stay blessed.